Yes, sir. We'll execute Plan Baker. Take 2 and hit to right. Over.
Who are you talking to? Yankee Stadium?
Maman! Papa! Venez vite! Maman! Viens!
Roger, out. Our drive has run out of gas. We have to sit to wait for supplies to catch up. You take it easy. I'm going back for company briefing.
Sir, when they send up the supplies, you suppose they could send up some retreads?
Second squad will handle security. Just relax. While you can.
Maman! Papa! Venez vite!
Evacuation ordered all along the line.
What is it, Lieutenant? Did they refuse to leave?
If the Germans stop running and set up a counterattack, this could be the next big battlefield, you know that. Cage,
Yes, sir.
explain it's for their own good.
Very well, sir.
All right, Davis, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Bonjour, monsieur, madame. Il faut que vous quittiez votre ferme. Vous ne pouvez pas rester. Ça va être un champ de bataille dans quelques instants.
Mais mon mari et moi, nous restons ici au jardin. Nous sommes saufs ici.
Tout est bien ici. Vous ne pouvez pas rester. Il faut que vous partiez. C'est impossible.
Oh, non, non, c'est notre terre.
Sarge, they want to stay. They think they're safe here. It's only natural, man. I'd want to be pushed off his land.
Unnatural for a man to get blown off it. Cage! Tell them they have to leave. It's for their own safety. Maybe they can come back in a couple of days.
Écoutez, peut-être que c'est pour votre propre bien que vous devez partir. Dans 3 ou 2 jours, vous pourrez revenir en toute sécurité.
Mais monsieur, nous sommes saufs ici. Parle, dites quelque chose. Notre vache.
Notre vache était tellement effrayée à cause des tanks qu'elle s'est enfouie dans la forêt. Nous devons attendre pour son retour.
Hey, Sarge. Our cow was frightened off into the woods by the tank. She wants to stay over and find it. We can help them find their cow.
You can't. Cage! Right now.
Maintenant, il faut partir. Allez, maintenant.
Oh non, 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 monsieur,
Allez,
non.
passe,
Oh
il y a
non,
la
monsieur,
vache
ce
en
n'est
même
pas...
temps.
Non, non, ce n'est pas nécessaire. C'est chez moi, je ne peux pas... Oh, vous êtes...
Il y a quand même la vache.
C'est trop dangereux, vous ne pouvez pas rester.
Ce n'est pas nécessaire. Non, non, chez moi.
Mais
Soldat,
la
ce n'est pas
vache,
nécessaire.
notre vache, on ne peut pas la
Non,
faire
non,
là-bas.
non.
La vache est dans la vache. Elle est toute seule, la vache.
Allez, montez. Il ne faut pas rester, vous n'avez pas le temps.
À qui vous filez le jardin? Si ce n'est pas fini, comment vivre?
Sarge, wants to know who's going to finish the planting. If the garden is not in, how are they going to live? Who's going to run their farm?
Move them out, Cage.
Allez, mademoiselle, c'est prêt, allez.
Oh non!
You actually feel the life in it, Sarge.
Don't get involved, Farmer. We're just passing through.
Combat. Starring Rick Jason. and Vic Morrow. Guest star, Dennis Weaver.
Back home, you need a half section of land just to break even. Here, that whole family of 5 live over that postage stamp. They sure cared for the soil.
You haven't been up here long.
So?
In that uniform, you fight in dirt, you sleep in it, and you eat it. But you don't hold it in your hand that way. Land is to be taken, passed over, and forgotten. Why don't you get out of the sun and sack out? We may not be here long.
It's kind of bad making those old people leave, Sarge.
We'll be better off in town.
Will they? Well, now, just who's to say that they don't have the right to die here on their own land where their heart is? Or maybe you don't believe that about where the embattled farmers stood and fired the shot heard around the world?
All right, farmer, you spade it, plant it, and watch it grow. When the time comes, be ready to leave it. That's the way it is.
Right, Sarge. You said it yourself. We're just passing through.
Want a sip, Cubby?
Yeah. Hey, look at old Noah go out there.
The only farm we ever had was a window box about 5 stories up. Trying to raise some radishes one year, and they so scroungy and little when they grew up, I didn't have the heart to eat any of them. What about you, Doc? You ever have any farming aspirations?
Oh, back in high school lab, I raised some pretty good mold in a pickle jar. Watching old Noah working out there in the hot sun sure makes my mouth dry.
Hey, Sarge. You want a sip?
Where'd you get it?
Oh, I found it in the cellar that was flushing in the last town. Oh, I'm thrifty.
Hey, all I got out of that last town was this. Ain't that a beauty? Girl leans out of her balcony, throws that down to me, and I caught it in my teeth. Hey, Sarge, maybe I ought to go flush out her balcony, huh?
Hey, flush this out, will you?
Well, you know, it doesn't make sense. After 2 weeks chasing crowds, he's in the sun on his feet, digging and digging.
So it ain't me.
Feels good on the feet. It's nice and cool.
They don't know anything about farming.
You know, after a week on foot, the guy can get all stiff. He doesn't limber up a little bit.
Sarge, I'm strictly a city boy. Just like to sit in front of the pool room, watch all those pretty girls go by.
Came back awful quick.
Yeah, I guess we ought to go join them.
I figure if I can get the crop in before we move on, all it has to do is rain, and later on that little Finch family comes home to a harvest. All I need is time to get it in.
Rush camp over, Lieutenant?
Yeah, S2 wants a prisoner.
Well, ain't that nice?
We use the farm as a patrol base. Leave one of the men in dock here to hold down the fort. I'll check the other squads and select defensive positions.
Right, Lieutenant.
Contact me as soon as you get back.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Davis.